Who do I make films for? I make films for myself. I make films that I would like to go and see. I make films for my people as well, for Aboriginal people in Australia. Yeah. I find that important, that if you have a voice and you have something to say, you try and direct that voice and what you have to say to your own people. I think that's where the strength of storytelling is. So for me, I made the film for me and for my people. I kind of, the rest of the world, if they like the film, it's a bonus in a sense. There's a lot of things in Samson and Delilah, the film, that are questioning my own people, my mob. But when I was making the film, when I wrote the film, I was thinking, I want to make a love story. I want to make a teenage love story. So that was part of the beginning as well. Yeah. The film questions a certain part of Aboriginal culture as well. I am Aboriginal, and I grew up in that town, and there's a lot of things that I saw growing up that I kind of disagree with. And I don't have this. If I was to make a film that was absolutely complementary to my people, I'd be lying to myself. I would be, I wouldn't be making the kind of film that cinema can change lives. People watch films and you go, okay, you can make you a better human being. You can learn more about other worlds, but you can learn more about yourself as well. So, and I believe in that. So I do question my own people always. A lot of Australian films follow the American idea of cinema, and they're pressured into making money. And I was never pressured into making money. I could make a film that was from my soul and from my heart. Well, if you want to go to a film and be massaged with your popcorn and your ice cream, this is not the right film for you. I believe that audiences are intelligent. A lot of filmmakers don't believe that audiences are intelligent. It is slightly slow and it is incredibly confronting. But this is the kind of cinema that I like. I don't go to films to watch, to be massaged. You go to a masseur to be massaged. You go to cinema to be questioned and to learn more about life and learn more about other cultures and have doors open to places that you can never visit. That is the importance of cinema. So if the film is hard, if the film is, you have to work as an audience to watch a film, I think that is beautiful, that is perfect. Christianity believes that there is only one God, whereas we believe in our spirituality, in Aboriginality, that there is lots of creators. The kangaroos created the world, and snakes created the world, and all these sort of things. So it's quite difficult, and I like to talk about that. I like to, in this film, I like to talk about where does Christianity fit and where does Aboriginal spirituality fit in a sort of a modern day world. Yeah, absolutely. And I like to play with those sort of ideas, and we're quite happy to accept Christianity, but we still use our spirituality alongside it. They travel together in the same direction. At the end, she is painting the painting. Well, that painting she's painting is the country she is sitting on. That is the dream time. The dream time is everything. It's the creation of the world. It's like the Genesis, in a sense. And the dream time, the creation there's multiple stories. There's hundreds of stories of the creation. And it's all of that together. The dream time is almost like a Bible, but it isn't a book. It's songs and dance and country and trees and tiny little ants and giant kangaroos and snakes, and it's everything in a sense. It's almost like Mother Earth. The dream time is Mother Earth. The paintings are painted for knowledge, for passing on of knowledge. They're painted to remember and to keep the culture alive, but suddenly the paintings are worth money, and people buy the paintings not caring what the reason for the painting to be created. They don't care about that. They only care about buying the painting to make more money. You know, so Aboriginal culture. This is why there are paintings in the film, because Aboriginal culture becomes a commodity. It becomes a dollar sign or a euro. You know, our culture is for sale in a sense by white people. You know, and it's kind of like I like to talk about that in the films that I make. I like to talk about how culture becomes for sale.